Hello and welcome to the e-discussion platform on comprehensive paper. Today I'll be discussing a few questions on cultural studies based on MA Semester 4 syllabus and previous year's comprehensive question papers. Question 1. Encoding and decoding are the terms propounded by A. Raymond Williams, B. Terry Eagleton, C. Stuart Hall, and D. Arnold. Answer: Stuart Hall. Question number 2. The Birmingham Center for Contemporary Culture Studies was established in which year? A. 1975, B. 1964, C. 1968, and D. 1967. The right answer: 1964. Question number 3. Who coined the term culture industry? A. Harold Bloom, B. Adorno and Horkheimer, C. Walter Benjamin, and D. Gilles Deleuze. Answer: Adorno and Horkheimer. Adorno and Horkheimer coined this term culture industry in the book titled Dialectic of Enlightenment and in the chapter titled Culture Industry, Enlightenment as Mass Deception. Question number 4. Who popularized the term cultural materialism? A. Dollimore and Sinfield, B. Richard Hogarth, C. Raymond Williams, and D. Stuart Hall. Answer: Dollimore and Sinfield. Cultural materialism is a term coined by Raymond Williams and popularized by Jonathan Dollimore and Alan Sinfield in their collection of essays titled Political Shakespeare. Question number 5. Who gave the concept of circuit of culture? A. Raymond Williams, B. Stuart Hall, C. Theodore Adorno, and D. Richard Hogarth. Answer: Stuart Hall. Circuit of culture, it describes the processes that culture gathers meaning at 5 different moments, and those 5 different moments are representation, identity, production, consumption, and regulation. Question number 6. Identify the periodical founded and edited by Stuart Hall. A. New Left Review, B. Review of Cultural Studies, C. Marxist Cultural Review, and D. The New Reasoner. The right answer is New Left Review. Question 7. Identify the book in which Stuart Hall talked about how media messages are variously interpreted in different cultural, social, and economic contexts. A. Uses of literacy, B. Encoding and decoding in the television discourse, C. A cyborg manifesto, and D. None of the above. Answer: Encoding and decoding in the television discourse. Question number 8. Cultural globalization emphasizes on A. Consumer culture, B. Mass culture, C. Homogeneity, D. Heterogeneity. The right answer is homogeneity. Now, what is homogeneity? Homogeneity refers to the reduction in cultural diversity through the popularization and diffusion of a wide array of cultural symbols. Or in simple terms, it is the process through which values and beliefs of one culture can be spread throughout the world. Question number 9. Which cultural critic emphasized on the ordinariness of culture? A. Terry Eagleton, B. Raymond Williams, C. Arnold, and D. None of the above. Answer is Raymond Williams. Raymond Williams argued that culture is ordinary and not elite, calling for a democratic approach to the arts. His most important piece of writing is entitled Culture is Ordinary, which is published in the year 1958. Question number 10. Which is the term coined by Sadie Plant that refers to the critique of female identity and experience in digital media? A. Cyberfeminism, B. Posthumanism, C. Cyberpunk, and D. Visual culture. The right answer is cyberfeminism. Feminism, it is coined in 1994 and it grew out of third wave feminism. Question number 11. Which Marxist cultural critic reconstructed the idea of base and superstructure in relation to literature? A. Stuart Hall, B. Raymond Williams, C. Frederick Jameson, and D. Antonio Gramsci. The right answer is Raymond Williams. Question number 12. Who gave the concept of Thatcherism? A. Stuart Hall, B. Adorno, C. Horkheimer, and D. Habermas. The right answer is Stuart Hall. Stuart Hall gave the concept of Thatcherism, and the term Thatcherism, it is used to describe the principles of the British government under Margaret Thatcher from the 1979 general election to her resignation in 1990. Question number 13. Quote, the history of our idea of culture is a record of our reactions in thought and feeling to the changed conditions of our common life, unquote. What is the source of this quotation? A. Marxism and literature, B. Culture and society, C. New Left Review, and D. The Long Revolution. The right answer is Culture and Society. Culture and Society is a book by Raymond Williams published in the year 1958. Question number 14. Who wrote the book Subculture, The Meaning of Style? A. Dick Hebage, Stuart Hall, C. Stephen Greenblatt, and D. Max Weber. The right answer is Dick Hebage. This book focuses on Britain's post-war youth subculture styles as symbolic forms of resistance. Question number 15. Who coined the word Phallogeocentrism? Is it Sigmund Freud? Option B, Jacques Derrida, C, Jacques Lacan, and D, Roland Barthes. The right answer is Jacques Derrida. Question number 16. Who wrote The Cultural Contradictions of Capitalism? A. Daniel Bell, B. Raymond Williams, C. Yuval Habermas, and D. Michel Foucault. The answer is Daniel Bell. Daniel Bell wrote The Cultural Contradictions of Capitalism. Question number 17. Name the cultural anthropologist who wrote an account of the manners and customs of modern Egyptians. A. Edward William Lane, B. Edward Said, C. Claude Lévi-Strauss, and D. Franz Boas. The right answer, Edward William Lane. Question number 18. The final section of Chandrima Chakrabarty's essay discusses cricket's transformation from a colonialist device to A. An international game, B. A common man's game, C. A post-colonial tool, and D. A nationalist game. The right answer is a nationalist game. Question number 19. Who is the director of the film Lagaan? A. Ram Gopal Verma, B. Amir Khan, C. Ashutosh Gaurikar, and D. Meera Nair. The right answer is Ashutosh Gaurikar. Question number 20. In his 3 essays on sexuality, who isolated scopophilia as one of the component instincts of sexuality? Is it Lacan, Foucault, Freud, or Derrida? The right answer is Sigmund Freud. Question number 21. What theoretical stance does Laura Mulvey use as a political tool in visual pleasure and narrative cinema? A. Structuralism, B. Post-structuralism, C. Deconstruction, and D. Psychoanalysis. The right answer is psychoanalysis. Question number 22. Distinguish the odd one in the following group in the distinctiveness of Indian popular cinema. Is it Shankar, Mrinal Sen, Satyajit Ray, or Edur Gopalakrishnan? Answer is Shankar. Question 23. According to Moti Gogol Singh and Vimal Dissanayake, it is in dash that we see most vividly the Indianness of Indian cinema. A. Documentaries, B. Artistic films, C. Short films, and D. Popular cinema. The right answer is popular cinema. It is in popular cinema that we see most vividly the Indianness of Indian cinema according to these writers. Question number 24. Dash were originally broadcast at times when housewives were at home during their washing. A. Soap opera, B. Commedia dell'arte, C. Radio DJ programs, D. Broadway musical. The right answer is soap opera. Question number 25. Among the three hypothetical positions from which decodings of televisual discourse may be constructed, the first one is A. Negotiated chord, B. Oppositional chord, C. Dominant hegemonic position, and D. Symbolic position. The right answer is dominant hegemonic position. Question number 26. When did the first issue of Working Papers A. in 1972, B. in 2002, C. in 1982, D. in 2012? The right answer is in 1972. Question number 27. Frankfurt School is associated with Dash University. A. Leipzig, B. Goethe, C. Tübingen, and D. Heidelberg. The right answer is Goethe. Question 28. Dash first popularized the term interpellation. A. Karl Marx, B. Stuart Hall, C. Louis Althusser, D. Habermas. The right answer is Louis Althusser. Question number 29. Dash is defined as the capacity of individuals to act independently and to make their own free choices. A. Structures, B. Discourse, C. Agency, and D. Stereotyping. The right answer is agency. Question number 30. Dash developed the theory of cultural domination. A. Antonio Gramsci, B. Anthony Artaud, C. Claude Lévi-Strauss, and D. Michel Foucault. The right answer is Antonio Gramsci. Here ends this video. Thank you for watching.